Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope you all had an awesome weekend. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how to take charge of your lack of motivation on a Monday or any other day, okay? But so it is apparently Blue Monday today, where it's supposed to be the Monday where people feel the most depressed, the most unmotivated. I did not know that. There are several mental health awareness pages that I follow on Facebook, and one of them made a post talking about it. I was like, oh. And I had already planned to do a live on motivation anyway, but I thought that this would be it's as it is Blue Monday. I feel like it's even more fitting to talk about motivation and how to feel more motivated, okay? And so these are some things. I'm going to give you six or seven. I've written six down, but I have thought of another one. Probably the most important one, and I forgot to write it down. I've written 6 things down. These are things that I do, and these are not things that, I'm not going to tell you to just kind of jump around and get all excited, and that's going to keep you motivated. Obviously that is good to do. I like to jump around, I like to dance around, especially on a Friday when I'm celebrating my progress that week. That is really important to do. But these are things that I do that are going to create long-lasting, sustainable motivation, okay? And I know there's times where we don't feel motivated all the time, but these things I'm going to talk about, if you do them consistently, you will have a better chance of feeling motivated more often than just every now and again, okay? And so the first one is, number one, the first thing I do is on a Sunday night, I plan what I'm going to do for the coming week, okay? So I plan my week. I remember one of the reasons I love Monday so much is because I know I have a plan for the week, okay? I set my activity goals on a Sunday night, and I go into the week feeling more confident. I know what I'm going to be doing. I know the things I have to do every day, and it helps me kind of go into the week feeling more confident, more clear-headed, okay? And so I have a better chance of hitting my goals versus just if I wander into the week with no plan, not knowing what I'm going to be doing, okay? Which is what I used to do, and I never used to and Monday used to be my worst day of the week, okay? Because I did not set goals. I was very depressed. I would go into every week not even really caring much about anything. Monday used to, this is really kind of depressing, but Monday used to be my worst day of the week because it meant I had to go out, and it meant I had to go out of my house, okay? I remember I would get my kids ready for school, and I'd be like, come on, let's get you to school so I can get back quickly. What's the quickest route we can take so I don't have to see anyone? Oh, what if I get stuck talking to somebody and it takes me 10 minutes? It's just, I was very not in a good place, okay? And Monday used to be, I used to hate Mondays. Now I love them, okay? And most of it is because I'm in a better place in my life now than I was then, but it's because I have learned to do things that are going to create success in my future, okay? And so one of the things I do on a Sunday night is I set my activity goals for the week. And like I said, that helps me go into my week more confident. I know what I'm doing. I've got clarity. I'm focused. I'm clear-headed. I'm not just winging it. I'm not just crossing my fingers and hoping for the best, okay? So, and these activity goals should be in line with a bigger goal that you have. Maybe you have a business. Maybe you're in network marketing and your long-term goal is to get to the next rank. Well, your activity goal should be what are you going to do every day to get you to that rank, okay? My mentor always says you should set long-term results goals and short-term activity goals, okay? Because we can't control the results, but we can always control our activity. So every Sunday night, I set my activity goals for the week. I post them into the group that I'm in, into the week feeling more confident. And yes, I do feel more motivated when I know what I'm doing, okay? And they can be like activity goals. You don't have to have a business. Maybe your activity goal is to go to the gym every day. You know, maybe it's to spend more time with your kids. Whatever area of your life you have goals in, okay? I highly suggest setting goals in all areas of your life, but if you're new to goal setting, maybe just select one area of your life that you want to focus on and set activity goals for what you can do to achieve that bigger goal, okay? Number 2 is have an attitude of gratitude, okay? Always. I keep a gratitude journal. It's my way of life now. Every morning, the first thing I do when I wake up is I reach for my gratitude journal. It's like automatic. I know exactly where it is. It's not something I have to think about doing. Okay. You know, I think, and I would recommend thinking of at least 10 things a day to be grateful for. Okay. This is really, really important for feeling motivated. I remember when I never used to feel grateful for anything. Again, like I wouldn't feel motivated. I wouldn't really care much about anything. I took things for granted. I got annoyed easily. Brendan Burchard, he's someone that he's a high performance coach. He says, you know, he has a quote. It says, "Growing annoyance is the first sign of withering appreciation." Whenever you feel yourself getting annoyed easily, it's because you've stopped appreciating. So whenever I feel myself like getting annoyed at something, I just go and think of 5 things to be grateful for, and it shifts my energy instantly. Like the feeling of being annoyed goes away pretty instantly because I've replaced that feeling of being annoyed and having an expectation with appreciation. Okay, so that is really, really important. Always have an attitude of gratitude, okay? Number 3, exercise often. Keeps your vibration high, keeps your energy high. It's really good for obviously physical health, mental health, emotional health even. Exercise, whether that's you go to the gym or you have a bike or you have a treadmill or you go running, just do something to move your body, okay? That's one of the things, like, it can be so unmotivating to just sit around and do nothing. Okay, just like move around, do something physical, okay, every day. Number 4 is get clear on your vision or life purpose. Like, this is something that's really important in, you know, particularly in staying consistent. Like, what is your life purpose? Like, what is your vision? Who are you here to serve? Okay, what do you want to accomplish while you're here on this earth? Okay, who are you going to help? Okay, are you going to, you know, maybe you love kids and you want to help children out. You want to support charities, children's charities. Maybe you love animals. You know, what do you feel like? Like, what makes you feel glad to be alive? Like, what is your purpose? For me, I want to, one of the reasons I'm building my business is I want to fund treatment centres to help people get better with their mental health. Okay, that is like something that I feel very strongly about because I know the struggle of having not great mental health, shall we say. And I want to, you know, I feel like I'm in a pretty good place now, and I want to give back. I want to help people, you know, that do still struggle. Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay, that's why I want to make more money. That's why I want to grow my business and my influence and my income. Okay, because I want to, you know, fund as many as I can. I want to fund not just one. I want to fund as many as possible. That's what I want to accomplish while I'm here. Okay, so really think about what do you want to accomplish, and I feel like your vision should be something that's bigger than you. It shouldn't just be, you know, the universe or God, will, whatever, like you call it, universe, God, higher power. So will get behind you more if you create a vision that is bigger than you. Okay, you will attract to you resources and people and money when you commit to something that's bigger than you. Okay, it's just a much higher vibration when you create a vision that's bigger than you. Okay, number 5, sorry, my mind went blank for a minute. Number 5, follow inspiring people in your field that you can learn from. Find mentors either in person or virtually and model them. Okay, so whatever your industry is, find people who have been successful in that field. Learn from them, like, you know, find out what they did to create success, get inspired by them. The only thing I would warn against when following people that you look up to is not to slip into comparing yourself to them. It's perfectly fine, obviously, you want to follow inspiring people, but don't start comparing yourself, because that's the quickest way to feel demotivated. Okay, and we're trying to be motivated. Okay, so follow inspiring people you can learn from. Find mentors that have had success in what you do. Take advice from people who've had success in what you want to do. Don't listen to people that haven't or have never done anything. Okay, only take advice from people that you aspire to be like. Okay, and so like my most influential mentor, Ray Higdon, I follow him. He, you know, obviously I'm in Rank Makers, the training group that he runs. He gives an action step every day. I do it. You know, he is where I want to be in life, so I do what he says. Okay, so find people that have been successful, learn from them, and do whatever advice they give you. You know, take that advice against someone who hasn't. Okay. Number 6, you know what I'm saying, like, learn from successful people. Number 6, take time to nurture your inner child and find the time to do things that you enjoy. Okay, like, it's really important to take time out for yourself. It's really important to look after yourself, and I think it's really important to stay very young at heart. Okay, I truly believe in the quote, you're only as old as you feel. I mean, I'm going to be 32 this year. I don't feel 32. I feel a lot younger. And so I take the time out for me to do things that I enjoy, that make me feel good. Okay, just find time in your day to find things you really love to do that make you feel glad to be alive, and try and make self-care a priority. Okay, I think, you know, another thing that is really, really hard is when we don't look after ourselves. It's really, really hard to feel motivated. It's really hard to find motivation to do anything. You know, you just kind of like go through the motions. And so make sure that you're taking time out for you and doing things that you love, whatever that is. You know, maybe it's just running a bath, or listening to music, or drawing, or reading, or doing anything that you enjoy. Try and find at least 10 minutes in your day to do things that you enjoy, okay? And make self-care a priority. And the biggest thing I can tell you I can't believe I didn't even write it down. It's probably like, if you don't even do this one thing, all of these other things that I've said are pretty redundant, because the most important thing you can do when you don't feel motivated is to take action. Okay, whenever I don't feel motivated in my business, if I take action, the motivation comes. Okay, and I really can't believe that I didn't even write that down, because it's the most important thing to take action for feeling like there's a quote, what is it? Activity is the cure to what ails you. Just get into action, like whatever action that is for you. Like if it's health, like go to the gym. You know, you do what is it? You don't, my mentor always says, I don't know how to feel like doing the work, I only know how to do the work, right? You do the work when you don't feel like it. And you know, I could do a whole entire other life just on doing the work. Like, you do the work when you don't feel like it, and the motivation comes. Okay, if you sit around for motivation to come before you take any action, you'll never make any move. You'll never, it just won't come. It comes from action. That is the best way to feel motivated, is to take some action. Okay, so I hope that was helpful to you. If you enjoyed this video, comment your biggest takeaway. Share this with someone who you feel like it could help. Hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon.